All right, we're here with the Check It Out podcast crew. Minus Charlie. Danny's here.
Hi.
Tim Sandy.
Here.
I'll be guesting today.
Tim Sandy on the controller tonight.
Our perennial guest of honor.
Look at this sand. Oh, tonight we're playing Journey. Should probably say
I would
that.
have told you that before, but the sand is so beautiful.
A PSN
Distracting.
exclusive game from that game company. That's the name of the studio.
See, if you wrote that to me in a text, I'd get confused by that.
I would probably too. So, this game is about nomads traveling through the desert
On a journey.
on a journey, as the title says.
It's a really nice looking game.
It is. The environments are quite beautiful.
Stunning vistas.
A little six axis coming into play here, huh?
Oh yeah, look at that.
You
huh?
can control the camera with the 6-axis, but I don't recommend it.
This
you
is
can
all
just use the other
6-axis right now.
thumbstick.
Yeah, nobody's gonna use that. That's dumb. But thanks for giving me the option to use something that was useless.
Yeah.
So
6-axis is the most useless
oh, it's awful.
thing ever designed.
Why?
Actually, I
is it
believe the
there?
PlayStation Move is.
Well, that's just like
the move makes more sense. At least it's something different. The 6-axis is just the Wii did this. Throw it in there.
you just have to compete with Wii.
What? But didn't PlayStation 3 come out before the Wii?
No.
All right.
No.
So anyways, what we're doing here is you just run into
Well,
the
actually-
desert.
I don't know.
It's like that CCR song, "Run Through the Jungle," except the jungle is a desert.
It's like Spec Ops: The Line in the desert with sand.
That's a nice little title screen. Yeah, and there's a lot of playable moments. See, I can do a little jig up here. Oh,
It's not really a jig. I love the music in this game, though. It's such a evocative sound quality.
Yeah, it is very good. I like it too.
and the effects of the guy just walking through the sand is pretty incredible. I could just watch that for hours.
You could make a sand angel.
It's mind-boggling.
So you have to weave in between all these things to get points.
There are no points in this
No,
game.
that's a complete lie. Don't do that, or you'd just be wasting your time.
Like we are. No, I'm just kidding. Ah.
Oh, what's going on here? On this little thing, huh? Who wants to find out what's up here? So, along your journey, you'll see things like this.
Pieces of thread for your
Is there
scarf.
2 suns there?
Is there 2 suns?
I think you might be on Tatooine.
Does kind of resemble sand people.
Yeah, you're actually playing as a sand person.
I forgot to tell people you can do this.
Oh, you can chirp.
Chirp, as they call it.
Yeah, there's a multiplayer component to this game where you can just be walking along on your journey and run into random folks, and that gives you sort of a way to communicate because you can't use voice or text. It's all just through that chirping to communicate.
Those were some chirps. Yeah, so basically, you go and you find these little pieces of scarf floating around, and charges you up. When it's white like that, I can jump and fly around like this.
Oh, slide down the stand dune.
There's a couple sections in this game that are pretty cool with the sand surfing.
Yeah, there is a few good sections with the sand surfing.
This game is available for $14.99 on the PSN, and which is, when you think about it, it seems like a lot, but you pay $11 for a movie at a lot of places, and this is around a 3-hour movie length, so it's very movie-like, cinematic.
I don't know. I think 3 hours. I think it's more like 2.
Maybe if you rush through it like a crazy man.
I don't know. I didn't rush through it, and I beat it in 2. You guys ruined my journey experience.
Oh, let me try that again. Sorry, I had an itch. Alright, pick me up. See, these things help you out a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what a lot of stuff does, so it's just better to chirp at it.
You're gonna go back and re-chirp there. You didn't get that last column. Back up, back up. See that one that's not lit?
Oh,
There
I
you go.
gotcha. Look at that. Almost looks like there's a cat under there, if you ask me. And pointy ears.
Are you a furry? Are you
Narrow
implying
eyes.
that this game is for furries?
I think this game is for furries.
Gross.
Just one man's humble opinion. This is the story. You really have to pay attention to these if you want to understand what's going on.
Well, it's kind of like the hieroglyphics almost. Like they're Egyptian almost.
What's going on in this scene here? Looks like a bunch of dogs are coming after a beanstalk.
I believe those represent your own person, your hooded character.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting take.
Yes, because sort of in this game you have a feeling that there are other. It's reminding you that there are other people on the same journey, and you may run into one or two.
Remember that time we saw the white guy with all the gold? He had the white robe.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was intense.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that. Must be
Some
the
people
game
are
a
good
lot.
at this. Yeah. Look at that sand waterfall. Or sand fall.
Sandfall. So, Danny, have you gone back and played it again for a second time yet?
No, I don't have time to.
I know, you have to go to the
Jeez.
comic book store today.
Oh
comic
yeah,
book day.
comic day.
Comic
This
day.
is recorded on Wednesday. If you don't know.
If you didn't know Wednesday is comic day, I mean, everybody and your brother
Every
knows
day,
that.
every day is comic day. But Wednesday is new comic day.
Oh, what the?
Would you get anything good today, Danny?
Well, I don't want to say I got anything, but might date this episode a little bit. I got Avengers vs. X-Men #1.
So you chirp at things and things happen, basically. See, whoop! Now we got a little bridge there.
Wow.
See, I see another one in the distance already. I'm going for it.
It's like simple little puzzles in the game. Actually, you just had someone join your game. Did you see that?
No, where are they?
They turn around, the screen just flashed white.
I'm sure I'll come across them.
I'm sure you probably will.
It's very cool how open this environment is, or at least appears to be. It's pretty open.
I don't know. Yeah, I walked off like to the wrong direction, and like a windstorm just comes up and blows you back in.
But at least it gives you the feeling of...
See the screen going white on the bottom every now and then.
Bastard's on the thing already.
See, I told you you weren't alone in the game.
He's having me do all the labor while he just climbs the ladder.
I know. Don't do the next one. Make him come down. Don't do it.
So that thing over there is gonna make my scarf longer.
It should,
This
yeah.
white thing in the
Yeah, if you find certain white things, they're almost like the orbs in Crackdown or something.
Good reference.
Yeah.
The orbs and Crackdown.
Go get the orb, agent.
Say Crackdown or Cracktown?
Yeah, Crackdown.
Oh, now Sandy's joined by someone.
You gonna make it up there?
If you're near another guy, you actually your flying powers it charges up being near them.
Look at that scarf. It's got a little longer.
Yeah, it's short compared to his. You gonna grab the other orb on the other side or no?
Who's got the biggest scarf?
Ah, surfing.
Oh yeah. Look at that. He's doing a little backward surf. That's pretty neat.
Gives a little tic-tac while surfing.
A lot of climbing. This little guy does work, you know? It's pretty good for a guy with no arms.
Like Raymond.
It's like Raymond. Doesn't Raymond
Ah,
Doesn't Raymond have arms?
No, he's got hands,
Oh,
but no arms. I know, weird.
yeah.
getting a little breezy outside. You guys hear that?
Yeah, a little bit.
What the weather's like tomorrow. Where am I? Where'd that white orb go? Wasn't it over here before?
Yeah, it's more toward. Turn around. Go face the other way.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what just happened?
Oh, you guys finished the bridge.
Is it a
There it
bridge?
is.
Is it a bridge on the River Kwai? Good movie.
Bridge to nowhere.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Brad and I were talking about that. He doesn't like how the girl dies.
I don't like how.
Well,
It's a movie.
I disagree.
I don't like how that.
You
movie
like how the girl
exists.
died?
Yeah. Gives the film weight and also the book. Did you know that book is often on the list of banned books?
Why is that banned?
Because the girl dies. And there's fantasy involved in it.
Because she dies.
And fantasy. Christians don't like magic. Even though Jesus is the greatest magician of all time.
God, that's gonna go over well with the fans.
Oh jeez, you just eliminated our Catholic viewer. Ship.
Good. Screw the Catholics.
Just making friends tonight now, aren't you, Danny?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to vent out?
Yeah, the Pope's a Nazi.
Oh, Jesus. It's pretty cool how you slide across the bridges.
I like how you can just float in the air like a magic fairy.
Like Superman.
Superman doesn't float. Flies.
How is that? What's the difference between floating and flying? Like, how do you determine that's floating rather than flying?
Because floating means you can do it indefinitely. Superman needs thrust first to get him up.
He can't float indefinitely.
Superman?
No, Sandy.
I know, but he uses magic. Superman uses raw will.
Bra will.
And by raw will, I mean his muscles. Actually, I have no idea how Superman flies.
Did Superman get fat? Is there any fat Kryptonians?
Yeah, Superman could get fat.
So Superman hits the gym?
No,
No.
I don't know. Depends on how much yellow sun he soaks up.
It's true. So he has to get rays from the sun, though. Can't be like, can't go in like a tanning booth and.
No, he has to get yellow sun rays.
Oh, so it can't be from our green sun.
No, or the red sun.
Right, we have a red sun.
That's what Krypton had. Krypton had a red sun.
Ah. This looks like a primitive subway of some kind.
So it tells you about the journey you're going on right now. Where you've been and where you're going.
Look at that. Look at that. Just opened right up. Oh. It's the doorway there.
Oh man, I thought you were stuck.
Lost my friend too. Good riddance to that asshole.
Kid was a dick.
We're really making friends.
No,
That's
we don't like most things. Well, look, I got out. See, as you can see, this sand is a lot more light colored. Oh. If you're a fan of our Facebook page, you might remember this image.
That's right. The Facebook page is also for where you can get information on our podcast, what we do, which appears every Wednesday.
I struggled with that one a
Well, I
little
didn't
bit.
know how to phrase it.
Yes, Porky Pig is, in fact, on our podcast.
That's all, folks.
He talks a little bit better on the actual show.
Oh, yeah. Very stupid thing. Carry me. Don't want to walk anymore. This thing will carry you.
You have to walk. You're on a journey.
I'll take a car next time.
Car over the sand.
Like a dune buggy. How's that then?
A nice sand rail.
Let's just play Smuggler's Run next.
Wait for our Check It Out Smuggler's Run coming soon.
Yeah, I just gotta find my PlayStation.
And a copy of that game.
You probably don't even have the power cable for it.
Probably not. Got a bunch of PlayStation games though. No PlayStation though.
Bless you.
Thank you. We have manners on this podcast.
This isn't a podcast. This is a Check It Out.
Check it out.
We're on the YouTubes.
Oh, look at all these little kites.
Did you call them carpets?
No.
No, kites.
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 Look at that, huh?
Kites
No.
are
My
tapestries.
little minions.
My little minions. There's your ride. Oh, that was a short ride.
What the hell? What a jib. Man, you guys.
Do like a 900 off the sand. That's not bad. You kind of spin a little bit there.
I don't know what exactly degree it was. Look at that. Now, what does that even do for me, though? That just lets me see what's on the wall. The writing on the wall.
Yeah, I don't know what that did for you.
Wow, look at that vista there.
That was a good jump there, Sandy.
Thanks.
Good fabric effects and sand and stuff. Very cool.
Look at that sand.
Actually, I heard this morning that they lost one of the people from the team from this.
I'm not surprised. As long as Nova Chen still works there.
Yeah, it was the woman right below him who left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
they
only-
actually signed an exclusivity contract with Sony to produce 3 games, and this is the 3rd game. So their new game could appear maybe on the Xbox or PC. You know, we don't know. Whatever they're working on next.
Scarf's getting pretty long, you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Are we able to tell? Does any length extensions carry over to future playthroughs?
I haven't seen it. Like, I mean, this is technically would be the second playthrough for this console.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Yeah, but-
I mean, it didn't. I don't think it seems any longer.
I hit new game rather than continue.
Yeah, but that was just a game from before. Like, this is still like a second playthrough.
No.
Like, I don't know if you have to do it like 4 times before you start the game with like a scarf already.
And you get the gold guy. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's the only way I can think of getting the gold guy.
I like the effects of the sand on the wind.
And also how the mood just sort of changes now. The more sinister.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, the sound design of this game is very good.
It is good, and the way the game makes you feel is interesting too.
It's quite a journey. Emotional journey.
Oh, someone just joined your game.
What's he doing? He's taking my kites.
Taking your ride.
Out of here.
There's only room for one of us on these things.
Yeah, that's good. You're like me. You don't want anyone following you. Get away.
Yeah. Getting your ride to the top.
Pretty much if you get lost, you just always want to go for some kind of fabric. Some cool, interesting things going on inside of this. Are these little guys trapped in here?
Kind of remind me of the Sentinel from The Matrix. I don't know why.
Who's in what?
Sentinel?
Which one's that?
These little robots that
It's that like
fly
ripping
around.
apart the ship.
Oh, yep.
I mean, like these guys are very.
Yes, the Nebuchadnezzar.
I mean, these guys are peaceful and everything, but I don't know. It just reminds me of them.
They might turn on you.
That's true. They might. You never know. This is a journey.
Anything can happen on a journey. Those are the elders.
The elders.
Yes.
So I think this is gonna take us to the end of the check it out.
Yeah, Journey. Great game for the PSN. Give it a shot.
Strongly recommended.
Available now.
Thank you for coming and checking it out with us. Go back to addictpodcast.com to see more.
And tune in every Wednesdays for our podcast.
And follow us on Twitter at Addict Podcast.
Thank you.